Goes missing. Have you ever felt helpless or wondered what you could do to help? Elizabeth Smart is here to tell us about a new app that will help reunite missing children with their families. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, Alora.
All right, so let's get right to it. Tell us about this new app. How does it work?
It's really exciting. And the important thing about it is that we need a community to make it work. We need everyone to jump onto the App Store and download it. It's free to download. And then once you have it downloaded, you set up your profile. And they actually have to verify your identification. And that's important because when an alert goes out, the alert goes out to everyone in your vicinity that has the app. And that you want the identification verification part because you want to make sure that it's going to someone who's a safe person, not someone who could possibly be a predator. So as you go through and you set up your profile, they run a check and make sure that you are who you say you are, make sure that you know you're not on the sex offender registry before you are allowed to finish setting up your profile. So once you have your profile set up, you don't need to do anything until, heaven forbid, that alert comes out. And I can think of a couple different instances in which this app can be it can be so pivotal in so many. But if your child has just wandered off, this is really a great tool to use because as soon as you hit that alert button and it sends this alert out to all the people in your area, everyone's looking. I have met so many great people. Everybody wants to help. Everyone wants to find people who are missing. And that is so wonderful. We are so lucky to have communities like that. But if we don't know what we're looking for, if we aren't quite sure if there's any special information pertaining to that case, then it's a bit harder to be effective. And this app allows you to add your special notes in, put a picture in of the person you're looking for, and then it goes out. Now, the first 24 to 48 hours are really the most important. I mean, after that initial time period is up, if that person has not been found, the chances of actually find them drop down very, very low. Not impossible, but it is much, much lower. So those first 24, 48 hours are critical, and this will push it out immediately. And people always ask me, how can I help? How can I get involved? I want to do something. Honestly, this is one of the best ways because it's easy. It's right at your fingertips. You don't have to do anything different. You just pay attention to the alert when it comes through and then keep your eyes open. Pay attention as you go to the grocery store or you go to work or you're walking the dog. Just pay attention. That's all you have to do. And together, if we have everyone paying attention, we can have a huge impact on returning missing people.
The power of community, and like we talked at the beginning, people want to help, but they don't know how, and you've made it easy for us. Elizabeth, where can we go for more information?
So the Q5 ID Guardian app is at the Google Store, it's at the Apple Store. You can go online and read more about it. We are very easily accessible online as well.
Perfect. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being with us today. We've loved chatting with you.
Thank you so much for having me.